Who is David Favor Love? Who be this man? I avoided the word pastor because he no get any church where they identify him with. Pastor David Love is a man who poses as a man of God, a spiritualist, and manipulates women who get more money, lives off these women, uses them, and dumps them. Allegedly, his real name is Kola Ogundipe. Allegedly, that is his real name. And he did not just start his act with our dear Shimite Bello, may also rest in peace. Around the year 2015, 2016, he did the same thing to a woman in Uyo, a very fair, beautiful woman who works in one of the multinational companies in Nigeria. He entered her posing as a man of God. Before we could say Jack Robinson, he has already gotten into her life in full, to the extent that she gave birth to 2 children for him. 2 children for this same so-called Pastor David Favor Love. He did not also have a house. He was also living in the woman's house and driving her cars. The same thing happened in Uyo. I would not like to expose the person's name for some reasons. That is one of the people that have suffered in his hands. He continued, and he got to a point when he be like, I don't declare domestic violence setting. He started beating her to the extent that he beat her up and beat her own mother up. That he beat the wife, so beat his mama, join her. The wife, mama, join her. It happened for a while, and all of a sudden, the guy, boom, vanished, entered thin air until this incident. Let me tell you, this man who claims to be a pastor has not been identified with any church. Maybe say na so church they attend, or na this church they attend. And he has done a lot of harm to unsuspecting women. He gets into you, eats your money, lives in your house, drives your car around till it is done. The woman in Uyo has been very perplexed because she has been receiving numerous calls by people who felt they were still married. Say, see your husband, Keke Rike. That was the same way he entered our dear Shimite Bello, may I so rest in peace. Before she got married to him, he had set up so many spiritual manipulation, to the extent that there was a day this man took her in a car and said that the evil spirits disturbing her were in the bushes. And the person who drove them told me that they stopped at 7 local government areas of Delta State with what he called holy water. When they reach a bush, he will tell her that, see the evil spirit pursuing you. Pull your slippers, take the holy water and sprinkle in the bush till you get to that point, then you come back. That was what they did that day in over 7 local government area. And before you could say Jack Robinson, he has entered. In fact, he came as a spiritual father to her. Even one of the commissioners in this state, who was having a very close relationship with her at that point, was very perplexed when he heard of the marriage because nobody saw it coming. Nobody saw it coming. So, he started, even the guy, when he did lament, the commissioner, so, he said, this man has been coming with, the babe, and he was even dashing him money. As man of God, when they pray for him friend, he did dash her money. Only for her to hear tomorrow say they don't marry. That was how it started. Started by letting her know she had a lot of evil spirits, and she was even bragging, telling all and sundry that before that the man came into her life, that she had lots of spiritual problems, and that since he came into her life, those spiritual attacks are stopped. Yes, a lot of people would say that Shimite Bello is too intelligent for that. Remember that in 2023, she contested for the Delta State House of Assembly, but she didn't make it through in the primaries for Shimite, not local government area. And politics comes with a lot of fear, and I think, and a lot of people have said that, or they have said that it is politics that led her into that spiritual life. And she was so unlucky to get into the hands of a religious jobber and a gigolo in the person of Kola Ogundipe. And sources around told us that before her demise, it was like she was beginning to recollect herself. Do you understand? That lately there were fights. Yes, there were fights. Even at some point on one or two other occasions, she has asked him to leave the house and locked him out, and he slept on the corridor because the guy didn't get house to go. So was it that the voodoo or the juju he used on her was wearing off and there was really nothing to do again because he was losing his grip on her? In fact, there was a point she called one of her siblings that, look, oh, this guy is in the house, oh, he wants to beat me, oh. And the sibling now called 1 or 3 people, or 4 or 5, say, go to the house. When they got there, she refused them entry. She had to call back and say, did I tell you to come? I was just telling you. Did I tell you to send people to come and save me? I know he will not beat me. He was just threatening. That was the tales. And this guy, from investigation, is alleged to be from Kwara State. He speaks Yoruba. Maybe more will come out. Maybe what is going around is not true. But when you cross the T and dot the I's, you will see it leading to one direction. It is confirmed that he, Pastor David David Favor Love, 3 English names, is hiding something by not letting the people know his real name, which is allegedly Kola Ogundipe. Will this be his last try? Or would this be his last opportunity to rip women off? There's a confirmed case in Uyo already, and as investigations unfold, we will know if he has done this to other women. We will know how many of them survived it.